Good morning, everybody. I'm Ed Parcaut. Mike Kelly is not here today. He's over in San Jose at Far West Pets. That is where you go as to learn how to be the incoming president for your Rotary year. He's going to be, I'm 23, 24. He's 24, 25. What that means is 4 more months. All right. Joke of the day. I just made that up. What do you call a pretty pig? Hamson. Yeah, that's right. Ham. It's kind of a stupid joke, but hey, let's move on. I want to. Today is the first day of Women History Month, so congratulations to women. You have a whole month of history. All right, let's get to. There's a little bit of news today when it comes to what's going on in the economy. But what really shocked me is I heard this morning. I guess it's been out for a few days, but I just didn't know it. California wants to use taxpayer dollars to buy houses for illegal immigrants. Undocumented migrants could have a new pathway to American dream of owning a home. Assembly member Joaquin Acraba, I can't say his last name, Fresno introduced Assembly Bill 1840 last month to expand the eligibility requirements for state loan programs to clarify that loans for first-time homebuyers are available to undocumented immigrants. That is pretty sad when most of the people that's in California that are legally here can't afford a home. But let's make it so that people who come across our border not only get free health care. I know I'm not trying to get political, but they get free health care, they get all this other stuff, and now they can actually get a home before somebody who lives here. That's all I'm going to say on that. Couple more things. And this is not picking on any company, but we've been talking about cyber events that's happened. The last one, now this Fairway, I guess, had one in December. So if you have a loan with Fairway, or I would reach out to them to see how they're going to protect you. Rocket Mortgage has just announced it's shutting down the origination channel for real estate and insurance agents. So if you're one of them that goes through that, you only have another month or so to get your loans done. All right. So the actual things that came out today, consumer sentiment, that is kind of how the consumers feel. Well, if you look at the numbers in February, it slipped a little bit, but it's still at a 32-month high. It went from 79.6 early in the month to 76.9. So it's just a little bit different. ISM Manufacturing Index, which measures the healthcare of the service industry in the U.S., decreased to 47.8 in the month of February, which is was lower than their expectations of 49.5 and the last month's read of 49.1. This index, if it's under 50%, marks a contraction in the sector, which has been that way for the last 16 months. What does that mean? These are all signs potentially a recession. Not, I'm saying we're going to go there, but those are all signs of it. The GSE came out. The Federal Housing and Finance Administration announced on Thursday that they're going to transition from the current credit score model that we have, FICO, to the new, and this is fourth quarter of 2025. They're going to go to the new FICO 10T and Vantage Score 4.0 credit models, which are replacing the classic FICO model. What does that really mean? It's FICO. So if you look at Vantage Score and FICO now use the same range, but the Vantage Score tiers run about 50 points lower. It's the first and only credit scoring system that examines consumer credit behavior over a period of time, not just a snapshot. So it's going to go back in time and look at what you've done. That can help you or hurt you. FICO 10T, again, looks at trend data. That's the T part of it. And it looks at the individual consumer's payment and debt history for the previous 24 months. So it's not just something like current, like we can really mess with. I don't want to mess with, but we can make some changes to today to make you have a better FICO score. So this is going to be more of a 24-month. So it's really going to look at your behavior over the last 24 months on these two models. And so for some people that can really affect them, and for other people it's not going to be a big deal. But it's not. It's going to let lenders and other people kind of look at your overall history. Is it going to benefit you as a client? I don't think so. If you've had some credit issues in the past couple of years, it's going to affect you more. And that's really, today there wasn't much news today on Friday. I had to reach out to find all that other stuff. Next week is jobs week, which is going to really control the market. ADP's coming out on Wednesday. JOLTS report, which Mike really loves. And you're going to look at Thursday, got initial jobless claims, and then Friday on the BLS jobs report. The BLS jobs report, they're really looking at the BLS and saying it's not really giving us the numbers that it should be giving, just kind of how they looked at it, how it's by factoring in. So we'll see how what they talk about next week and see how that really is. But I don't know how we California is at a tipping point. I've been here for a while. What I mean by that is we have no challenges to a lot of the different people who have been in our Congress and our House and all that stuff for many, many years. And we need to make those changes. We need to get out to vote. I don't care if it's a Republican, Democrat, or independent. If you're not doing what's best for us as Californians, you need to go, period. And that's what we need to focus on, because that is what's affecting our housing, affecting everything, because we're not building homes. And if we don't build, we're supposed to build 250,000 homes a year. In the last 10 years, not counting last year, we barely built 120,000 a year. And last year, we're only 70,000. If we keep going this way, it's going to be extremely unaffordable for everybody to try to, their kids, everybody, their kids, their grandkids, all that stuff is going to be a problem. So we need to make some changes this election. I don't care how you vote or whatever, just vote your pocketbook. And that's all I'm going to say on that. Mike Kelly will be back on Monday. So will I. I appreciate your time today. Didn't have much to talk about, which because it's Friday and it's, usually on Fridays a little bit less. And again, thank you for being here. We really appreciate you being here, listening to us, showing up, giving us some love each week. We appreciate that. If you missed any of our stuff, you can always go to our podcast, which is called Real Estate Jerky Daily. And that's put out afterwards after we do this live. And again, on the radio show this weekend, we are having the sheriff. He'll be talking about what's going on with the local crime rates, what's going on with the CCWs, what's going on with other issues because of the migrants coming through with sex trafficking and other stuff. So it's going to be a really good show. So that's again on Saturdays at 12 noon and Sunday replays at 10 a.m. and then turned into podcast on Monday. Can't speak today. All right, everybody, make it a great day. Wish you, Mike, have fun over there at Far West Pest, and we will talk to you Monday. Have a great day. All right, bye.